Hello everyone, welcome back to Pommyinoz. I hope we're all doing really well. We're nearly through it now, we're on the 17th team, and that is West Coast Eagles. So if you are new around here, please like, please subscribe, it does mean the world to me. Turn the notification bell on because you will have loved hearing from me recently. And let's get in to West Coast Eagles. So the West Coast Eagles 2021, it was the 5th on the ladder, 12 wins, and it really was a tale of two halves for the Eagles. After the first half where they started the year losing to Gold Coast and the Lions and Port, they did turn it around. But the start of the year was really synonymous with a loss of their usual control in a kick and mark game style. The slippery conditions of Queensland did not suit them, and they did look like they were going to struggle. They rediscovered that though towards the end. They got over Adelaide and then they moved back to Perth, and it was all firing for them. One thing that was poignant in this year was that they had a host of injuries at times. Spending time on the sidelines, a lot of their superstars allowed them to blood their middle-of-the-road players. Nelson and Duggan took their opportunity. They really stood out. Brad Shepherd as well really escalated into a new level, making the All-Australian selection, and looked absolutely like a rock down the back. His clean ball use really added another layer of depth. The West Coast Eagles. Another highlight for them as well will have been Oscar Allen. Usually a lot of talk is about Kennedy carries the line of there, and being over 30 is the wrong side. Oscar Allen really did come out there and really set it up for him. He looks like a solid sort of footballer. He really leads well, he's good in the air, and he brings it down to them talented smalls impeccably well. He looks like a real find for them and had a real coming of age. Liam Ryan's form as well was absolutely spectacular. They'll be disappointing at the end of the year though. They went down in a home final, which really they should have won, and they were kind of outclassed. It was a long, complicated year 2020 for a lot of teams, and I expect they'll bounce back very hard in 2021. 2021, I suspect and I envision a year of success for them. Although 2020, things didn't quite go to plan. Tim Kelly took a while to blood in. I think another year with him, he will really look set to fly. And carrying on his 2020 form with the whole year will be Nick Nat. He was absolutely phenomenal, one of the best in the business, and in my opinion, he is the premier ruckman in the competition when he's fully fit and firing. The game plan is suited for AFL ladders. It is complicated to break. It's a kick mark heavy possession based game style. If you don't have the ball, you can't play the game. And what West Coast Eagles do is they control rhythm and tempo of the game so well. I expect to see this year that they really have an add-on in a layer to their side. I reckon you'll see Rotham, O'Neill, Williams and Brander, one of them really break into this side as well. I know they need a replacement for Hearn and they need a replacement for Kennedy. I expect one of these young kids to really step up. I'll be looking at Brander as well. We know that he's a very mobile utility. He was a bit disappointing last year. I expect him to fly, and I'm excited to see Witherden. He is an absolute smart pickup for them. He really does offer that great kick, great vision and real control down the back. He is a ball playing defender, and it should be an exciting 2021 for the Eagles. Ones to watch then, we'll take Oscar Allen first. We talked about him just then. I expect him to go up another level. 9.6 touches, 3.3 marks, 2.7 tackles and a goal already in his career. And last year he was phenomenal. He leads really well. His running patterns are elite. He reads the ball aerially well, strong one-on-one, and also his ability to roam around the ground, drop deep and offer that interim outlet ball is really poignant to the Eagles style of play. I think what's interesting about them is when you play Eagles, Darling and Kennedy are kind of the perfect forward combination for me. You stop one, the other one goes off. They've now added a layer to that with Oscar Allen. He is an absolute solid footballer and a guy that I feel like has gone under the radar in the last couple of years. And I think he's going to break out in 2021. Another guy we're going to look at is Tim Kelly, an absolute solid footballer, and he needs no introduction. 23 touches, 3.2 marks, 4 tackles and 0.8 goals a game. And although it took a while for him to get in, once he hit his straps, we started to see what it's all about. When you've got players like Yo, Shuey, and running through that midfield, you've really got some stars. Also, adding to the mix Andrew Gaff, who always seems to find these type of running through the pack type players. He is set up to have an absolute barnstorming year. I'm a big fan of Kelly. Few can really have the strings to the bow he has, and I don't think he gets enough kudos for what he is. He can kick goals, he can tear apart midfield, he finds the ball, he's very damaging. Everything is aggression about Kelly. He looks for the aggressive option, and he really changes momentum for the game. I thought that Geelong did very well to replace him. I actually find him one of them players that can really get you going when a lot of teams start to stagnate. He offers that live wire. He's always up and about, and I'm a big fan of Kelly, and I think he will have an absolute breakout year, and in my opinion will be top 5 in the Brownlow medal. The next guy we're going to look at is Nick Nat. We talked about him in there. For me, pound for pound, the best ruckman in the competition. 12 touches, 3.5 tackles, 1.8 marks, 0.6 goals, and 25.3 hit-outs. This guy is dominant in every sense of the word, and last season we saw it. He had a lot of game time, he was really fit, and we really did see how impactful he is. He really bosses that corridor, that centre, them stoppages. His second and third efforts are phenomenal. He's physical, he's hard work, he tires ruckman out. Few can match up with him. I think for me, the best 3 in the comp obviously are Gawn, Grundy and Nick Nat. This guy is so integral to how the Eagles play, and I am looking forward to see him in 2021. I think another year, you know, the COVID season helped him because he got sustained game time with quite a long pre-season really with that break. He's going to break out again in 2021. I think he's going to have a huge year and really cement himself as the number 1 in the comp. So what's the success then for the Eagles? Well, I mean, it's got to go deep, isn't it, in finals? They've got talent all around the paddock. They can hurt opposition purely by their game style. The fact that they hold the ball so well, their movement is elite, and they control the footy. They will be disappointed that they didn't get a double chance in the regular season. I reckon top 4 has to be the aim. They did come unstuck with that shock loss in the finals, but that'll only make them hungrier. 2021, I expect them to go big. I have them 1st or 4th to 4th and expect them to compete hard. That's the Eagles then. If you are Eagles fan, let me know what you feel like your chances are. And until next time, Pommy out.